Are you ready to call in the life you deserve? To connect with your angels on a higher level? To manifest more abundance for you and your family? To find real love? Manifestation with Angels free class is based on the book Manifest with Angels, the 44-Day Planner by What you'll need for this class. On my website, KellienaPsychicSchool.com, you'll see in the header templates. When you click on that, you'll see the digital products. Manifestation with Angels, the templates are there. In this, it includes how to set your intentions for it, the template in black and white for easy printing and in color to help you focus the energy for manifestation. If you want a physical book, the Angels and Manifestation Planner, 44-Day Planner, is available on Amazon. To find this, just search my name, Kelliena. Now, if you don't have this, a notebook will work. You just want a copy from what you're seeing in the course. It's just important to write your intentions and your goals to keep you focused on what you want to manifest. What you'll learn in this class. What is manifestation? Why 44 days and the significance of various cycles and time with your intention. Learn how the angels can communicate with symbols. You have a divine connection with your angels, loved ones in spirit, and your own intuitive abilities. In this class, you'll learn how to set your symbols and deepen your connection to your angels. Learn about your power to call in the life you want. Your angels and guardians want you to know you have a divine right to be happy, nothing less. Discover the importance of setting goals. When we write out our goals, we are giving permission to our angels and guardians to help us manifest the life we want. Discover the importance of rewarding yourself. Angels and guardians feel that we work too hard and that we forget to reward and give back to ourselves. You'll also learn why it's important to record your dreams and how your angels will communicate in your dreams to help you manifest the life you want. What is manifestation? To manifest means to create or make something happen. This means that it is in your power to manifest the life that you want. It's important to remember that your angels come with you when you were born into this world. You are far more powerful, psychic, and connected than you realize. It is well within your power to manifest the life that you want. The biggest message that the angels have is reminding you you have a divine right to be happy in this life, nothing less. Where to start? First, you really want to take time to reflect on what you want. This is a critical piece of manifestation because you really want to know, what do you want to call in? Do you want a business, more abundance? Are you just looking to be more happy, more joyful, and to be more true to your power? Or would you like to travel more and see the world? What brings you joy? Is it fitness? This is a big one I have with my clients. To be really in their power, mind, body, and spirit. Or is it love? Not just romantic love, but love of life, love of yourself, and to connect into your higher vibration. After a bit of time, set your intention on exactly what do you want to call it. In the book, we have a page to set your intentions. If you're in your notebook, just create a page. Now, really take time to write out what are you trying to call it. Take time to think about it. Here are some common ones I get from my clients. One is abundance, love, joy, fitness, and travel. Those are the top ones I get a lot from my clients. Once you set your intention, it's really critical to be in that energy. And what I mean by that is whether if you're having a cup of coffee, being outside, really focus on daydreaming about what you want to call in. This nurtures the energy. As you daydream and reflect on it, often what happens is your angels will give you guidance on how you can make this happen. Sometimes it comes to you as random thoughts, and sometimes it comes to you as what's known as flash visions. Flash visions are where you have a very random thought of someone and then they text you or they call you or you run into them and it's like, oh, I was just thinking about you. Now, what qualifies as a flash vision is when you're sitting in your energy reflecting on what you want to manifest and you get these random thoughts. That is a direct communication from your angel to you. And in that aura, it's something to be mindful of. This person or this thought can help you call in what you're trying to manifest. I'll give you a really good example. So I had a client that was trying to manifest her partner, her husband, and as she was setting her intention and reflecting, she kept thinking of a friend that she hasn't spoken to in about 5-6 years. And every few days when she was reflecting on what she was trying to manifest, this friend would pop into her head. So after bedtime, she reached out to her friend, and her friend was having this party. And at the party, that's where she met her future husband. In that moment, that was a translation where she is picking up on the energy between her and her future husband. Focal points. Focal points help you keep the energy strong on what you want to manifest. Think of it as a gardener nurturing their crops. We need to feed the energy in order for it to grow. Now, in the book, I have it divided so that you can see it. If you're using your notebook, please feel free to copy. Focal point 1 is the to-do list. It doesn't sound very psychic, but when we organize the energy for our to-do list, it's similar to watering the flowers and helping it grow. Also, to the to-do list, it's accomplishing steps to make our dreams happen. Second focal point is the goals. What are the goals of your intention? And I can't emphasize this enough, but setting a goal is so critical to manifestation. And always remember that angels and guardians can't step in to help us unless we ask for help. When we set a goal, it creates an activation. It allows the energy to flow and it allows your angels to communicate and guide you to manifesting your dreams. The third focal point is rewards, and this is a big one with the angels and guardians because they actually feel we work too much. So when we reward ourselves, whether if it is a spa day, a really good cup of coffee, it's another way to nurture the energy, and it reminds us this is what we deserve. The last focal point are dreams. Now, dreams are really important because this also includes daydreams and night dreams, because this is a sacred space where your angels and guardians can communicate to you. They can help you see what energy you need to release. For example, if you have a nightmare, I always tell my students a nightmare is a very good omen. It means you took out energy that shouldn't be there. Your dreams can also act as guidance and help you see opportunities that you weren't seeing before. We're going to go into deeper of the focal points in the next few chapters of the course. Focal point, your to-do list. Your to-do list is to nurture your goals. When you are reflecting on your goals and trying to manifest it and create it in your life, it's really important to take time to reflect to see what is your plan, what needs to be done in order to make your goals a reality. And another tip about to-do lists, think of it more about time management rather than task. And I'll give you a few examples. For example, you want your own business. When you're reflecting on this, you want to be really clear what type of business. Do you want to own an online store where you just ship products to others? Or do you want a physical store where customers come and see you? It's really important to think this through. Where to start is just sort of focus on where's your joy? Where do you get your joy when you do work? Is it with others? Is it creating? Is it a service? And once you think that through, when you focus on your to-do list, you want to organize it in a way that it's going to build your dream. So, for example, we have here you do research for 20 minutes a day, and the research is about your industry. What do you want to do? You start building your social media, you spend 20 minutes there. That's when we're building our business, there's so many pieces to it that we need to organize and to plan. So, see the bigger picture. Social media is really important. One part, if you're building your business, I would start nurturing your platform, whether if it's just creating a new post or giving guidance to someone. That's a good way to begin your business. Even if you don't have your business yet, starting a social media platform can be very important later on. Cleaning and organizing your office space is also really important because you're creating a sacred space where your business can come forward. This sends the energy to your angels that this is what you're trying to manifest, and it allows them to bring more ideas and inspiration for you. Another one I hear a lot from my clients if they're working on their fitness. Now, be sure to talk to your doctor or healthcare provider before doing any of these suggestions. Now, one thing that's interesting with fitness and guardians and angels, it's a way to nurture our power and step more into our vibration, not just physically, but also energetically. And it also helps clear and ground aura. So, for example, this is something I do is that you try to set it where maybe a 20-minute walk, creating that space where you can be in your energy and talk to your angels. Doing 10 push-ups a day is very helpful if you're okay to do this. And another part that can be really helpful with fitness is eating an apple. Now, one thing that's interesting is that whatever fruit or vegetables you are eating, it connects to the chakra. So, for example, if you eat a green apple, that helps with your heart chakra. One of the number one questions I get from my clients is about calling in more love, like a love that is true to you, somewhere where you feel connected, where you feel heard, and you feel real, true love. Now, when manifesting love, there are different energies and techniques that you can do to activate the energy to help you find your partner. Now, one, you can write a list on what you want. This is important to focus the energy and to let the universe know what you're trying to call in. And another part that I think a lot of my students and clients forget is when you're manifesting, we can put out the energy of what we want, but just as important is creating a space for this to happen. So if you're looking for love, going online dating, or if you rather meet in person, start creating events. So maybe try a new class somewhere where you can meet new people. You can look into speaking to your friends to see if they're having any parties, or host a party yourself just to create that physical space where your future partner can come in. And what's really important is to feel that energy, feel that excitement as if it already happened, because that really energizes the manifestation. Focal point rewards. Now, I know the rewards part in the manifestation is a very random piece, but it's very critical to nurture the rewards, because when we get frustrated, or if we're overwhelmed or stressed, or even feel that what we're trying to manifest is not happening, rewarding ourselves every day with something small redirects the energy so we can get back to our center, so we can get back into our focus and nurture our goals. The guardians, it's interesting because the angels and guardians always say they feel that we actually work too much, that we work too hard, and we put so much focus on that we disconnect from the energy where we're supposed to be happy in this world. We're supposed to be joyful. So the rewards reconnect us so we can engage and be in our true power. Now, a couple ways to help nurture this power is finding what brings you peace and what brings you joy. Now, it could be something as simple as a really good cup of coffee. It could be getting a facial, a massage. Energy work would be really important. Reiki, even getting a facial, having just a spa day can be very, very powerful. And it could be something too as just getting your nails done. Something that to you brings you joy and reminds you of the rewards that you want to manifest in this life. Even a spa day at home would work. Another part is that you want to give yourself more time. A really good way to do this is to treat yourself, where maybe order out delivery to give yourself a night off from dishes, cooking, just something where you can enjoy the evening. Another reward that the guardians often speak about, it's because their big focus is giving us time. And one could be hiring someone to clean the house once a month, just so that you have maybe the weekend off, something where you can completely rest and be in your thoughts and be in your energy. Or it could be a day you legit do nothing, where you just sit, rest. And this is a very critical piece of manifestation, because when we reward ourselves, we're doing so many things at once. One is that we are activating the energy, saying, this is what you deserve. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to be in your power and your strength. Rewarding yourself every day is very, very important to keep the energy moving and focused. Focal points, dreams. It's a good practice to record your dreams, because when you're trying to manifest a specific goal or energy, your dreams are a very sacred place where your angels and guardians can communicate to you. Think of it as if a portal opens, a divine connection between you and your higher self, and you and your guardians. It's a way that you can access information, see your power, and see what needs to be cleared in order to create what you want to call in. Be sure to remember the feeling or the sensation you have during your dreams, because this could be an additional translation to the message to help you call in what you want. And also to remember that There's an old saying when it comes to psychic dreams: the weirder the dream, the stronger the translation. And sometimes the angels make the dreams really weird so we remember. And just record it in the morning. And sometimes it doesn't make sense right now, but after a bit of time, it should become clear to you why you were given that dream. If you don't remember all your dreams, just write down what you do remember. It's okay to remember parts of it because it'll be important later. Now, one question I get is, what if you don't remember your dream? The way that I was taught from the guardians is that when we don't remember our dreams, it's because we travel with them. Either our angels, or if it's a loved one in spirit, come to us and we go with them into other worlds, different frequencies, in order to heal, to nurture, to recharge, and sometimes it's just to decompress. Now, there are other times that when we don't remember our dreams, it's because we are connecting to our power, and that the power is such a high vibration, it needs time before it can be integrated into this aura. So if you go through a period of, say, a month where you don't remember your dreams, interpret it that you're going through a very high psychic upgrade and that you are actually expanding your power. What if you have a nightmare? So a nightmare, it's an energy where it can be very intense. It makes us deal with maybe fears, frustrations, or anger. But what's happening here is that between you and your angels, your guardians, you're going through an energetic detox where they're removing vibrations that should not be there. Be sure to celebrate. This is a very good energy, and whenever you have a nightmare, it means you pass the test and you open up an aura. Symbols and your angels. Angels are not from this world. Often, our angels and guardians are from the same world that our soul is from. When they are incarnate into this world, they use what's available here to communicate to us. It's important to remember they do not want to cause fear or stress us. This is where your own divine powers come in. You have the ability to hear, see, and feel your angels. To begin, focus on your energy, especially the energy from your heart. You want to feel love. Set your symbol. To set your symbol, you want to radiate the energy of what you love. Focus on an object, and it could be a flower, a feather, a rose, something that you really love and care about. In the templates or in the book, there's a list of love, money, family, work, and home. What you want to do is assign a symbol to each vibration. What this does is you are connecting the symbol to the vibration of your intention. And what this does is it creates an energy pulse where your guardians and angels and loved ones in spirit can use to communicate to you. And know, going forward, once you set the energy, the symbol will be the communication between you and your guardians. How does a symbol work? Once you activate the vibration and give a symbol, it makes it really easy for your angels to communicate. So for example, if you use feather for the sign of love, what happens is you keep an eye on when you see feathers and when feathers are being presented, whether if you're on a walk or you could be shopping, out and about. You just know that when you see a feather, there's a message. Now, this also includes if you're on social media. If you see a picture of a feather while you're scrolling, that would also be a translation of a message. The next step is you want to reflect on it. When you saw your symbol, you want to pay attention to what music was playing. What were you thinking? What were you feeling? Because this is the bigger picture. Part of the translations will be layered. And what I mean by that is that when you see the symbol, what it's meant to do is open up an energy between you and your angels so you can receive a message. When you pay attention to what you were thinking, what was around the symbol, it becomes clear. Now, just a gentle heads up, because sometimes it doesn't make sense in the moment, and that's okay. It's a good practice to record what you're picking up, because even though it may not make sense in that moment, it should translate later. And I'll give you a really good example. There was a student I had, who always used a symbol of a dime to represent her future husband. And she just felt really called to a dime. And one day, every time she would go for a walk or out and about, she would find dimes. One day, she lost her debit card and had to go to the bank to get a new one. And when she went there, she met the teller, a gentleman, and they started talking. And they had an instant connection. And later on that week, she discovered him on online dating. Anyways, years later, he became her husband. So the symbol that she translated, the dime, it was a multi-layered message, because the dime represented money. It was a connection between her and her man, and the money part represented the bank. So she was able to translate that and connect and find her husband. The most important part when using symbols to connect to your angels and loved ones in spirit is allow the translation to come to you. Why 44 days? When we're manifesting, it's important to set an energy according to a time cycle. The reason I say that is when you have a very specific focus. So for example, if you're in an energy where you're trying to find love, giving yourself 44 days to create more opportunities for you to connect with potential love, it activates the energy and strengthens your ability to find and connect with love. Time is also needed to allow energy to build, and very important, also to allow the energy to clear. Because if there's any energetic blocks between you and what you want to manifest, time helps clear it and see what needs to be removed. It's also important to be aware that sometimes, like building blocks into a project, we need to build a foundation before we build the house on top. It's important to know that 44 is a master number. It's a very high vibrational field. So when you set an intention in a 44-day cycle, it helps concentrate because of the power of the number 4. 4 is the number for foundation, for growth and building. So 44 doubles that aura. A few tips to help focus the energy during the 44 days is have very specific goals, or what you want to call it. So for example, if you're building a business and you want to increase your social media by, say, 50 followers, that's a good goal to have, because what that is, it will give you an energy radar of where you are in your manifestation skills. So if you have a goal of 50 new subscribers, new followers, when the 44 days come to it, if you reach the goal of 50 subscribers, then you know that you're in the right vibration. If you don't make it, then you know that, okay, maybe you need to adjust them, or if you exceed it, then you know that you're really in your power. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it helps you. If you're looking for more information, I have a website called Kelliena Psychic School, and on here there's different tips if you want to sign up for my newsletter, hopefully to give you guidance so you can see more of your path and your power. Also too, if you don't want to sign up there, I also have a YouTube channel where I do videos about techniques to connect with your angels and your guardians and more into your power with there. And I also have a membership one with a more advanced. For my books, they are available on Amazon. my website, and I have different books on tarot, how to connect with your angels, anything to help you see and feel your power with the divine, with your guardians, and your angel. Please believe in yourself, don't underestimate your power, and you got this.